This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker BABA or Alibaba Group. So they came out this morning with earnings information and they did have a nice beat on both sales and earnings per share, and they blasted off on the news. They were around the $96 mark and then they came up and touched about $100, but now they pulled back a few bucks here and they're trying to blast off again. So let's take a look here at some of the highlights. So the adjusted earnings per share came in at $2.40, which beat an estimate of $2.02. And then sales came in at $32.29 billion, which beat an estimate of $31.2 billion. So we've got a 37.14% increase over earnings of $1.75 per share from the same period last year. So that is a nice increase there compared to a year ago. And then the company recorded quarterly sales of the $32.29 billion, which beat the analyst consensus of $31.2 billion. So that beat by 3.5%. And if you look at the same quarter last year, that is a 5.22% increase over sales of $30.69 billion from the same period last year. So let's take a look here at the longer time frame. I know we had some pretty good year-over-year beats there, but you can see they were up on the weekly, so going back pretty far, they were up around the $300 mark. So, I mean, no doubt they've had a huge reduction in price here, but as you can also see on the chart, they remain profitable. All of these earnings that come in, of course, the earnings were a lot stronger earlier on the chart as it's kind of tracked down and sold off. But you can see they found a bottom here around $61, $62 several quarters ago. This looks like November of last year. They really found a bottom there, and you could kind of see they got out of the downtrend phase. And now they're more range bound right now. So not really in a nice uptrend yet, but you did see they also found a higher low here. So once they came down here and sold down to this level around 62 and had a nice rip off of that level up to 121, 122, after they pulled back, they did find a nice higher low here, and they've kind of been just trapped in a range. So if we kind of just take a look at this part of the chart here on the weekly, there's the dump down here around that $60 level, this really good rally, the pullback, and now they've just been kind of stuck. So they've been kind of trading between about 103 and about $80, and this is going back to March. So tucked within a nice range there, but as you can see, they continue to be profitable. They continue to come in with positive EPS. So from a technical perspective, I would like to see this level up here around 103 get busted. And with this nice earnings beat here, we might see that on the weekly here. If we can get a close above that 103, I would look for it to come back and retest this area here about 120, 121. So that's kind of what I'm looking for and kind of what I'm expecting now with this nice earnings beat. If they would have came in with a miss, I'd be looking down here around this $80 mark to see if they were going to dump back down and test that. But with the nice earnings beat, look for this level around 103 to get tested on the weekly, and then, let's see if we can come up here and challenge about 120. So I'll continue to keep you updated on ticker BABA or Alibaba Group. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.